What's good, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Brews and Battlerap. And today we're drinking Drake's IPA. So basically, I don't know why this just doesn't feel like it's straight. Okay. So basically, if you haven't noticed, Surf has been doing a lot of interviews lately. Um, he's definitely getting more views on that Vlad interview. But if you watch that, he hella calls Vlad out, being like, you get people indicted. Like, you kind of low key calls him a snitch. Like, you don't be snitching, but you be kind of baiting people and shit. I thought that shit was hella funny. But you can tell when he's on Vlad, he's very careful about what he says and how he talks. But if you go to that 92.3 interview, he really opens up about being shot. He says that, he takes full responsibility for being shot. He literally says on that interview, you guys, because he beat that attempted murder case. I was going to put the clip in, but for copyright purposes, I'll pretty much just say what he said. He said that he attempted to murder someone, which is the case he beat, and he didn't finish the job, so he got shot. He literally says that on the 92.3 interview. So, I mean, he kept it 100. He really opened up about everything. And I don't know, like, I get that he was in that lifestyle and shit that comes with it, but he's doing so well now. And, he has a daughter and shit. Like, I saw a lot of people in the comments worried about him. Like, they're like, bruh, like, you have hella shit going for you. You need to get out of the streets and just, like, get this money, be with your family. And he kind of explains, like, he's not Hollywood. Like, Jersey's always going to be home for him. And I feel like his interview, that 92.3 interview, really stuck out to me because he brought up issues I think a lot of people are going through. Like, he says it, he's like, you grow up in a neighborhood like that, like, it's four corners. That's literally what he says. He's like, you got jail, you got gangs. Like, he's like, it's hard to make it out. And that's some real ass shit. Like, and he talks about, seeing someone get shot, and he's like, I have PTSD from that, seeing someone get shot at 13, and he compares it to veterans who see people get shot in the war. So that's another really important issue. Like, I feel like we need to be having resources and treating teens who are seeing violence like this. We should be giving them just as many resources as people who go to war, because these are fucking children and that shit is traumatizing. And it's like, if we really want shit to stop, like bro, like, we gotta help these fucking people. So I thought, like, these were some deep ass points that he was bringing up. And, like, one of the biggest things that stuck out to me was when he was like, like, this the doghouse. Like, we're all just fighting over crumbs. They give us crumbs and we're just sitting over here, fighting in a fucking, it feels more like a cage, like a bunch of dogs fighting in a cage. And I get, like, especially with that masculine energy, you want to come out on top. Like, I feel like that's that masculine, or just that animalistic, no matter where you put me, I'm gonna survive. And I totally get that. I totally get that, because I think we've all been in situations where we feel like we're in a fucking cage and we're like, bruh, like, if I gotta fucking, you feel me, whatever I gotta do to get the fuck out of here, I'm about to do it. We can all relate to that. But it made me be like, I just wish that, people, us, we could, like, turn that energy and that just, like, strong will to want to get the fuck out or make it, instead of fighting in that cage. Like, if we would fight the people who fucking put us in that cage. And, I'm not trying to get crazy deep on you guys, but literally, like, that's just what kept sticking out to me in his interview. Like, just kind of pointing out how we're just people fighting over crumbs, when it's like, I wish that we could, like, after you get out of that cage, all the people who are in that cage fighting for those crumbs, when they get out, they, like, I wish we'd put more, like, effort and focus into the people who are or the fucking systems that are putting us in that box. And I think real shit, like, especially with all the leagues and shit stealing money and shit and making their shit hella overpriced, like, y'all should be giving the fuck back. Y'all should have some battle rap shit for youth to come up and just things like that. Like, I would love to see the battle rap community do more things for youth, because so many people in this culture came from fucking nothing and worked their way up. It would be cool to see some shit like that. But yeah, like, and he shouted out Mozzie, which I'm from California. Mozzie's from Sacramento. I live like an hour and a half from Sacramento. So, like, we fuck with Mozzie tough out here. Super, super tough. So, to hear him shout out Mozzie and hear how him and Mozzie have a close relationship, I thought that was hella cool. But yeah, like, you guys go check out the Surf interview on 92.3. You could definitely tell he was being very careful about his Vlad interview, because he straight called Vlad out and was like, bruh, like, you be getting people indicted and shit. And Vlad's like, no, I don't. He's like, people get arrested and, they be using shit for... Come on now. Vlad be asking those bait-ass questions. So, yeah, I just really... Surf's interviews have been on point. They really been on point. So, go check those out. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys. Hit that red button, and I'll talk to you guys later.